EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the other side, the Raiders head coach Klint Kubiak. On the visitors' sideline, Jeff Hafley, the coach of the Dolphins. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you here in Vegas. A lot of excitement for both teams. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Can they turn it around? The season is underway. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. A fake to Achan, and now Willis. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 22 yards.
Maybe that's a harbinger of good things to come. 22 yards to begin the year. On play action, he'll set up to throw. One of the Raiders has got it. And he'll be taken down. So that'll give him the ball in good shape off the turnover.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast. And then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So the Raiders begin, and it's the beginning of a new era again for this franchise. It is the #1 pick, Fernando Mendoza, the national champion out of Indiana. Greg, a lot of conversation if it was going to be Kirk Cousins. Who's going to start? It is Mendoza beginning as the Raiders quarterback to start 2026.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear, this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the Week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
Right back to Betch. He's got another one. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Dodson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Brings up third down.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Dolphins offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Left side, hot by Dawson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6.
Throwing, Willis. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And that is incomplete. This is 3rd and 6. To throw, here's Willis. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. On fourth down, Dolphins going to send out Bradley Pinion.
They're in coverage.
Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go again with Genty. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs, and not only is he able to pick up the first down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
The tackle made
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now get to Genty running right. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Mendoza. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a handoff to Genty. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Mendoza. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They snap it to Mendoza. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on
it's a
down.
Turnover on downs.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. The first carry here for Devon Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Willis now to throw.
47-yard line.
And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Achane might be the best weapon on this entire team, and it feels like at times last season, Mike, like he was the offense, and you know, he can pick up tough yards when he needs to. He can be really dynamic in the open field. He's one of the fastest and most elusive backs we have in the NFL.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. A run here with Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Willis to throw. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. To throw is Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Fake to Genti, and now Mendoza finding his tight end there. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
Mendoza's pass.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
On the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Mendoza. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he just about got there. Good yardage on the scramble, but he's going to wind up a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. They're going to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
1st down, Dolphins.
Motion man is Bell. Now Willis. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
Walker on the coverage.
Willis now to throw. That one taken in by Douglas.
Willis's pass.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Willis. Got a man, that's Tolbert. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphin 1st down.
A handoff, it's Achane heading left. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Throwing, Willis. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Great first weekend of football underway around the NFL. This day, so many of us look forward to more good stuff ahead later tonight. Cowboys and the Giants. We've seen that often on week one. It always delivers that divisional rivalry. John Harbaugh's Giants debut. 8:20 Eastern for that, and then another division game tomorrow night. Denver at KC. Remember, the Broncos snapped the Chiefs' 9 straight year run of winning the AFC West title. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now, Genti. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genti. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw on second down, it is Mendoza. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to pick it up with Genti, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. So this is kind of a tricky down and distance, and I think for the defense, you really have to be ready to defend any type of play. They could keep it on the ground like they do here, but you also in the back of your mind have to think play action, drop back pass, screen. So there's a lot of plays at the offense's disposal, and they keep it on the ground, keep it simple, and pick up the first.
On 2nd down, here's Mendoza. He'll step up and run, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They go play action with Cousins. This one caught at the 4. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Another Raiders.
Genti will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
After.
It's up and through. And the Raiders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Dolphins 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive. It's Achane. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
By Quay Walker. A loss of a yard.
Willis
brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Dulcich. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
First down,
That's
Miami.
his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A run out of the gun with Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Down by
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Miami. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Ashton Genty and this Raiders offense coming back out for their next turn with the ball. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins gonna throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kenneth Grant in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Second down, Cousins. He'll get this off to Genty. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Throwing right, it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Cole now on to punt, and that kicks away. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Motion man is Bell. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
At the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, here's Willis. Left side, caught by Dulcich.
Willis's pass.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Willis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
To throw is Willis. has completed to Douglas.
Willis's pass.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Dulcich now brought in motion. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line.
He was brought
It's
down at the
first and
4-yard
goal
line.
coming up.
First and goal, Miami.
Willis now to throw. Left side, he's got Bell.
Willis's pass.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 6-yard line.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Willis to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. Now Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how?
Good blocking, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Come to the line for 2nd and 4. Cousins now. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Raider 1st down. 1st and 10.
Cousins.
35-yard line.
And caught with one hand. What concentration to bring it in. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Las Vegas.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing his Cousins. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll run with Genty. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now third.
They'll run with Genty. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Dolphins 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Willis now to throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
The Las Vegas Raiders lead the Miami Dolphins 14-3, but the score isn't the biggest story coming out of the first half. Fernando Mendoza's debut has been put on hold.
Yes, it has, John. And what had started as a very promising first game for the Raiders rookie quarterback took a sudden turn in the second quarter. Mendoza goes down awkwardly, and Las Vegas has decided to shut him down for the remainder of the game as a precaution.
We do have the replays coming up. We're going to take another look at it now. You can see Mendoza came down on it awkwardly. Looked like his ankle, perhaps a little bit of the shoulder there, was injured on that landing. It's difficult to determine whether the ankle or the shoulder took the brunt of it.
Exactly. Good news is that the Raiders expect him to be back, full recovery, but they're not taking any chances today. Kirko Chain's time.
Kirk Cousins takes over, and this is exactly why Las Vegas wanted a veteran quarterback behind their rookie. But before the injury, Mendoza was playing smart football. 8 of 11, 87 yards, no touchdowns, and no INTs.
And the Raiders have another reason to feel good about where they stand. Ashton Genty. 14 carries, 45 yards, and 2 TDs. He's been the engine of this Raiders offense, and now that becomes even more important with Cousins stepping in.
Miami, meanwhile, has a quarterback of its own trying to establish a new era down south. Malik Willis, the new face of the Dolphins franchise, has completed 15 of 25 for 132 yards. No touchdowns, but no interceptions either, Frank.
And he's been efficient enough to keep Miami right there. Devon Achane has added 52 yards and a touchdown on the ground, while Greg Dulcich has been a major factor through the air with 5 catches for 71 yards. So Miami has plenty of offense.
And now they have a golden opportunity. The Raiders have lost their starting quarterback, and Miami trails only by 1.
That's the key, John. If you're Miami, you don't need to panic. You need to attack. Put pressure on Kirk Cousins. Make him prove he can beat you. And if Malik Willis can put together a touchdown drive early in this second half, suddenly Miami has control of this game.
For Las Vegas, it's the opposite approach. Don't ask Kirk Cousins to be the hero. Lean on Genty. Protect the football, take what Miami gives you, and let your veteran QB settle into the game. It is still his first year as a Raider, Frank.
Yep, and remember this, the Raiders are still winning this game. The Mendoza injury changes the plan, but it doesn't erase the work Las Vegas has already done in the first half.
14-13 Raiders. Mendoza's debut temporarily on ice. Kirko Chain's taking the reins, and Malik Willis has a chance to make this new Dolphins era very interesting, Frank. Miami and Las Vegas are coming back for the second half right here in the Madden Burst.
We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own
Ashton Jeanty. And this Raiders offense coming back out for their next turn with the ball. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jeanty. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And the defense is there again. This time he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to set up 3rd down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throw it on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time.
It's now
and it's going to be 4th down. The punt team out there for the 2nd time, and that kicks away. Oh, they had a shot there. It hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Dulcich now brought in motion. Here's Willis. Finds his tight end, Dulcich.
Willis's pass.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Motion man is Bell. Throwing Willis. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Run out of the gun for Jeanty. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's a give to Achane, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. 3rd Achane. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. The punter, Pinion, sends it away. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Cousins. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the game.
Look at him move away from the tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run up the middle with Achane, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
Dolphin 1st down.
Once again, it's Achane, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Throwing, Willis.
47-yard line.
Left side, caught by Dulcich. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Miami.
Now a give to Achane, heading right, and he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Malik Willis.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Punt team comes out, Dolphins going to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, that is terrific.
The Raiders
out of
take over
bounds inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Chris Johnson on the cover.
Now, Cousins. And the pressure is too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
A fake to Achane, and now Willis. Right side, he finds Kazmarek. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
A run here with Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
First down.
Douglas in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Willis to throw. And this is too far out in front. And one's incomplete. 37.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
To throw is Willis. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Ashton Genty and this Raiders offense coming back out for their next turn with the ball. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
At the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. That's caught left side by Bowers. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hunt team out there for a 5th time, and this one's away. This is taken at the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll have it 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It's a throw right side to Dulcich, the tight end. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
And it's third down.
Now Willis. He's got Douglas going deep. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. From the pistol, here's Achad. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. One more time, it's Achad. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. Willis now to throw. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
Malik Willis.
That is Max Crosby. Relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up fourth and goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. That's caught by Bowers. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
The 37-yard line.
Here's Gentile. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Number 2, Ashton Gentile, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
Ball
and 7.
on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Fake to Gentile, and now Mendoza will get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
On the play.
It'll be first down and 10.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Mendoza. And he let him a bit too much. Pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Throwing on third down, Mendoza. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. That is Juju Brents coming off the corner blitz, getting in to record the sack. The Raiders send their punt team out. They force the punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Devon Achad ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The tackle
He was
by
a
Jeremy
1,000-yard
Chin.
rusher a year ago and
A
looking
gain of
good
14.
to start this season as
First
well.
down, Dolphins.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
On the tackle.
Douglas in
It's
motion.
second down.
Willis. There's that man again. Another catch.
Complete to
We'll get
Wilson.
maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Willis now to throw. He gets this complete to Dulcich. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down. Pistol snap to Willis. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Jalen Tolbert. A gain of 12. First down, Miami.
Quick throw, it's an RPO, and it's Bell.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw and still result in a big game.
25-yard line.
A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. Third and inches.
It's third down and less than a yard.
They'll motion the slot man right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dolphins.
Throwing is Willis. He finds Bell. That's caught. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing Willis. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Here's Willis. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal.
From the 5-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay, the timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Now they'll bring up second and long. From the gun, here's Mendoza. Boy, they nearly got him again. Does manage to get rid of this one before taking another sack.
Chris Johnson on the coverage.
3rd and long, and here's Mendoza. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And now it's 4th down. We'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Malik Willis set to lead the Miami offense on the field for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12.
He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. They'll run this one straight ahead with Allegiant. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now a run and maybe a reverse here, but no, he keeps it himself. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5. Willis to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now it is the rookie's turn. Fernando Mendoza and the Raiders. Down 21-14, 2:08 on the clock. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st down by a couple of yards. So we'll have 3rd and short coming up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Mendoza. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.